So the next knife, it's a multi-tool actually. Different things. This knife, this is from brand MFH, so probably it's a replica, it's not a Swiss knife. The blade doesn't lock, you cannot open it with one hand, which is the biggest negative of this knife for me. It has pliers. The knife I showed you, and it has saw, but the saw is quite short. Mostly it's, I think, for cutting plastic or bones or something, but for cutting wood it's not that good. Let's take something bigger. So let's cut this. Now we can see it. It's really small, so it takes time. It's not a good cutter. Right, let's try the different. This one could be the original because it's made in it's Swiss made by Victorinox. Let's try so as you can see it's much longer. Compare it here side by side. So it's a few centimeters longer. Let's try now. A different story. Let's cut it out. Done. Compare it with the old version. This one has a standard edge from both sides. From this is 45, from this is 45. That's why it cuts much better. And when you are just pushing this direction, then actually it's not a problem that it doesn't have any lock mechanism. Let's try if we can do holes with it. Yeah, it's not closing so far. It's not that bad. This is the next modern German army knife. It is a good saw. Let's try. Cuts really low. job. It has one hand opening mechanism, the serrated edge, like the one hand opening mechanism. Then you can close it like this. Let's see how it cuts. So with the serrated edge, it cuts fine. Maybe you can see how the serration goes. The first stick with the serrated edge. Here are less knots. So it's not that easy. It wants to cut deeply into the wood. Let's try just with the tip. So I've done serrated. Maybe from the other side it will go better. I have been doing feather stick with serrated edge before. On some knives it's not a problem, but on this one it's problematic. No. Also, different knives have different serrations. Okay, now let's try with this bottom part. It's much easier. Oh, really. It cuts deeply into the wood. Maybe I'm using the wrong technique. Wood. Right, this one is bigger, maybe it will work better. It cuts really deep. It's not, I think, is the quality of the knife, because from this side, I don't know if you can see it, is like straight, and only from this side is, I don't know, 45 degrees it's cutting. And also the serration is just from this side it's like plain. So this difference between the other knives, and maybe that's why it's not cutting that well. What else do we got here? We got can opener, and some screwdriver. Which is locked, also it was locked here. This German old style army knife. I bought it in surplus. It's like 850 euros or 9 euros, I don't know at the moment. The biggest difference is that this one is without any special surface for not sliding, but for me it's not a problem. So I never had a problem that it would be sliding. And then this one is like sticking a bit. It's feeling well in the hand. It's heavier because of this useful thingy. So if you're looking for cheap pliers from military surplus, this knife, it's quite a good choice. They are sturdy, they're made for army, so it cannot break that easily. Then we got the one blade. It's not locking. This is not maybe the original, it's a copy MFH. That's why maybe it was cheaper. MFH, I hope you can see it. MFH, good. The knife itself, it's 7 and few millimeters long, 7 centimeters, few millimeters long. Then you got a saw here, which is really short. Maybe just from here, it's 5 or 6 centimeters, but it wasn't working that well. Then you have a bottle opener, and basically that's the useful parts. Then you have a corkscrew, and for drilling holes you have this one. This is also sharp. So the knife itself is really good. If you don't need lock mechanism and you prefer the pliers, what I would like to combine would be having a sharp blade like on the outrider, but with one-hand opening system plus the pliers, and instead of this one, screwdriver, the corkscrew. This would be my ideal knife. So this is a German army knife made by Victorinox, Swiss made. You can see it. Oh, it's too much light. This is like German Bundeswehr, I think is German army, German military. Compared to Victorinox, what I was missing on this knife, this one is almost perfect. I would maybe exchange the scissors for pliers, but I was really missing the one-hand opening system, because when I have something in my pocket, I mean when I'm holding something in my hand and I want to just grab the knife from the pocket and cut it without putting the things down. So that's why I was looking for this one. It's like a military surplus, so it's cheaper than the Victorinox. What I don't like is the blade itself. I don't like that much the serrated edge, and also you can see hopefully from this side it's like straight. There's no cut 45 degrees like on the outrider. Here maybe you can see that is from one side it's cut to the side, and also from the other side. Now you can see here it's just from this side here at the bottom, if you can see, and from the other side there's nothing. It's plain. That's why it wasn't performing as well when I was cutting. I'm thinking about using sharpening stone to sharpen it from this side a bit, and then if it would work, it would be perfect for me, because I really like its locking blade with the one hand opening. It's more useful when I'm holding something. I already know that here should I cut, for example, the paracord. If I put it down, take out the blade, prepare, open it, then I have to search again for the spot when I wanted to cut it. So for me it's advantage that you can open it with one hand. You can close it like this, so this is a closing mechanism here. Also with one hand. So this is fine. The saw. The saw I think is the same as on outrider. There's almost no difference. On outrider it looks that it has one more tooth, but it's really small difference. So the saw performs well. Then we have can opener, if you find some cans, but these days a lot of cans you just pull it out and it's opened. And then you have a screwdriver, which has locking here mechanism, so first release and then close. From the other side We have this screwdriver, and just the regular thingy for drilling, so there is no hole, so it's not as good for sewing as the other one. The blade, it's 8 centimeters long.